Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to summarize Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut is a non-linear novel that follows the experiences of Billy Pilgrim, a World War II soldier who becomes unstuck in time. The book explores the horrors of war, particularly the bombing of Dresden, and delves into themes of fate, free will, and the human capacity for destruction. Through dark humor and time-traveling narratives, Vonnegut critiques war and invites readers to reflect on the meaning of existence in a chaotic world. In the first chapter of Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut, we are introduced to the narrator, who tells us that the book is a combination of science fiction, autobiography, and anti-war novel. The narrator, who is also a character in the book, explains that he is writing about his experiences in World War II and the bombing of Dresden. He mentions that the book is not written in chronological order and jumps between different time periods. Chapter 2 begins with the narrator recounting his experiences during World War II as a soldier named Billy Pilgrim. Billy is introduced as an optometrist who is drafted into the army and sent to Europe. The chapter describes Billy's capture by the Germans and his imprisonment in a POW camp. Billy experiences the horrors of war, witnessing death and destruction around him. In Chapter 3, the narrative shifts to Billy's post-war life. He returns to his hometown of Ilium, New York, and becomes a successful optometrist. However, Billy struggles with his memories of the war and is haunted by his experiences. He also begins to have strange experiences of time travel, as he finds himself transported to different moments in his life. Chapter 4 focuses on Billy's experiences during the bombing of Dresden. The chapter describes the devastation and chaos caused by the bombing raid, as Billy and his fellow prisoners of war are trapped in an underground slaughterhouse. They witness the destruction and the loss of innocent lives. Billy survives the bombing and is eventually rescued, but the experience leaves a profound impact on him. In this chapter, the narrative continues to shift back and forth between different moments in Billy's life. We learn more about his post-war struggles and his marriage to a woman named Valencia, whom he met through his optometry practice. Billy also becomes a successful businessman and has 2 children. However, he continues to have episodes of time travel, which causes confusion and distress in his life. Chapter 6 delves deeper into Billy's time travel experiences. He finds himself transported to an alien planet called Tralfamador, where he is put in a zoo and observed by the Tralfamadorians. The Tralfamadorians have a unique perspective on time, seeing all moments of their lives simultaneously. They teach Billy their philosophy, which states that all moments exist simultaneously and that death is simply a moment in time. Chapter 7. In this chapter, the narrative returns to Billy's post-war life. He becomes an advocate for Tralfamadorian philosophy and tries to share his newfound perspective with others. However, his ideas are often met with skepticism and ridicule. Despite this, Billy remains convinced of the Tralfamadorian view of time and continues to experience time travel, moving back and forth between different moments in his life. Chapter 8 focuses on Billy's final moments. He is abducted by the Tralfamadorians and taken to their planet, where he witnesses his own death. The Tralfamadorians console him, explaining that death is just a part of the overall fabric of time and that he will continue to exist in other moments. The chapter ends with Billy's death and the narrator reflecting on the futility of war and the inevitability of death. In the final chapter of the book, the narrator reflects on the impact of Billy's story and the experiences of war. He discusses the bombing of Dresden and its significance in history. The narrator also expresses his hope that people will learn from the past and work towards a peaceful future. He acknowledges that the book is an attempt to capture the essence of the human experience, with its themes of war, time, and the human capacity for both destruction and resilience. Throughout Slaughterhouse-Five, Vonnegut presents a non-linear narrative that mirrors the disjointed nature of Billy Pilgrim's experiences. The book explores the profound effects of war on individuals and society, questioning the purpose and morality of warfare. Vonnegut uses dark humor and satire to convey his anti-war message and critique the dehumanizing effects of violence. By incorporating elements of science fiction and time travel, Vonnegut creates a unique narrative structure that challenges traditional notions of time and reality. Billy's time-traveling experiences serve as a coping mechanism for his traumatic memories, allowing him to escape the horrors of war and find solace in the Tralfamadorian philosophy of accepting all moments of existence as they are. The bombing of Dresden is a central event in the novel, symbolizing the indiscriminate destruction and senselessness of war. Vonnegut vividly describes the devastation caused by the bombing, emphasizing the loss of innocent lives and the absurdity of the destruction. Through Billy's experiences in Dresden, Vonnegut highlights the irony of war, where humans are both perpetrators and victims of violence. In addition to its anti-war themes, Slaughterhouse-Five explores the concept of free will and determinism. The Tralfamadorian belief in the fixed nature of time challenges the idea of individual agency, suggesting that events are predetermined and humans are merely actors in an unchangeable timeline. This philosophical exploration adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, raising questions about personal responsibility and the nature of human existence. Ultimately, Slaughterhouse-Five is a powerful and thought-provoking novel that confronts the horrors of war while questioning the limits of human understanding. Vonnegut's masterful storytelling and blending of genres create a compelling narrative that forces readers to confront uncomfortable truths about the human condition. By weaving together themes of war, time, and existentialism, Vonnegut invites readers to reflect on the consequences of violence and the possibility of finding meaning in a chaotic world. Thanks for watching. To read the full version of the book, click on the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for similar content.